What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is an absolutely beautiful Saturday afternoon and I got another shipment of gear in. These are our soccer bags. The soccer team just switched from everything Adidas to everything Nike. These are pretty slick. I did not get our team logo on it yet. I just got these stock for now. They shipped like pretty quickly within a week. Later on I'll add our team logo right here. They look pretty nice for all the guys. Just look forward to that. Not just that, also got in 30 new Nike warm-up tops as well. Same thing here. Just for now, I've got these stock, but later on I will add in our team logo right here in the corner of the chest. So these look pretty nice. Today we are scrimmaging a very tough team, Beechwood High School. Consistently very good. They won conference the last 3 years. They won district last year and they might have won district the year before that as well. Very important that my guys learn how to play against these tough teams, and if we get beat up a little bit, then we get beat up a little bit and we learn from it. It's our last preseason scrimmage before our first official game next Saturday from this point on the 24th. Really good test for the guys. I think if we can beat this team today, then we can beat any team this year. So let's get into the rest of this video. Hope you enjoy another one today. Let's go. So I've been tasked essentially of rebuilding this high school soccer program from scratch. It needs an entirely new rebuild. That's because we're not performing to the level that we have historically, nor do we have the numbers that we historically have either. Last year I believe the team went 3-13, and that was with an entire starting lineup or nearly of mostly seniors. So that huge bulk of seniors graduated. So what I'm inheriting are mostly the subs from last year and working with that group now and moving forward. Now I do think it's a really good group. There's a lot of talents in there. They work hard, they listen very well, and I see a lot of potential, but there's no secret that we're climbing an uphill and facing an uphill battle right now. So I kind of have a plan put together of how I want to tackle this moving forward. First of all, I increased the roster size. I pulled some kids out of other sports, well, not out of other sports, but they're playing other sports and now they want to do soccer as well. I increased it from, I think they had 17 or 18 last year. We were up to 25 guys this year. First things first is establishing a culture and teaching discipline. Everyone helps set up, everyone helps clean up after games. Bags are lined up in a row behind the bench. I want my players to walk into games in a line of pairs of two, and then also thank the refs after every game as well. Also want to learn the rules of high school soccer. There's a lot I gotta learn as a coach when it comes to when I'm allowed to start working with players in the off season, transfer injury protocols, preseason, summer league media day, weight room, postseason awards, banquets, all that stuff, right? There's not just the players what they need to do, but there's a lot that I gotta do as well. I also want to keep open communication with the parents moving forward, emphasize the parents that I only have a good relationship with their kid if I have a good relationship with them, and hopefully I can promote out of season club travel ball as well. The more these guys are in the weight room, the more these guys are kicking around the ball, doing anything, staying active, it can only improve from there. Eyes on a new building with like 8 units. What's for sale, I might buy it all. Don't wanna put in work, now you just wanna ball. Got Louis bags with no money in them. Bigger the lie, the harder they fall. Fast route, for me it's always been a cash route. Bag route, spend some money, switch a piece of cash out. Always been a stand-up guy, never back down. Curry's on my team and got some pack out. Good game from the guys yesterday. I think we played relatively well. I was pretty happy with the performance. They did beat us, but it was a very close game from start to finish. Just putting on the last tweaks of what I expect my starting 11 to be come our first official game next week, and making sure everyone plays today because it was just a scrimmage. Starting next game, and I'm gonna talk to all the guys. We're in it to win it, right? We're trying to win these games. My coaching is gonna change a little bit where I'm only playing the players at any given time who I think are gonna help us win that game. Fortunately, I was able to schedule some JV games on the side for those players who aren't seeing varsity minutes. They'll still get some game time this year as well. Going into the start, I would say there are two major things that we got to work on in practice. First of which is connecting the ball more with the 3 center mids and swinging some passes around left to right, right to left before losing it. I think a number of times we lost the ball too quickly when we had one guy open that we could have found in the ball, as opposed to trying to play along or trying to force a pass to a guy who is covered and turning the ball over. We got to keep more possession, especially in the middle. And then number 2 is from the center backs up to the center forward. forwards, the wingers, everyone needs to be a little tougher in the tackles. I think it's a little soft still. Our tackles aren't that great. We got to be stronger with our tackles, right? The shorts should not be bright white by the time we're done with the game, because we're sliding around and not afraid to put our body in the line. We're in the Chagrin Valley Conference, and it's a good conference. There's lots of teams in there. It's a big conference as well, like 22, 25 teams split up into 4 divisions. So every single game is going to be a dogfight, and that's exactly what I'm trying to get the guys ready for. Last week, the director of the conference did an interview with every single fall sports team's head coach and captain. So here is a little snippet from the interview, more background on our team and what we got going on right now.
You just started the job a couple of months ago, but give us a quick preview. What have you seen so far out of your squad?
Absolutely. I think it's going great. The guys are really coming along. I just stepped in about 2 months ago myself. It is pretty cool coming back to where I played and had great experience, and hopefully give back to the next group of guys. They really come along the last 2 months during preseason, and looking forward to seeing what's next.
Were you involved with the program previously, or was this were you an assistant coach, or were you just somewhere else last year?
Yep. So last year I was actually coaching at a club in Atlanta, Georgia. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia for about 3 years. I was an assistant coach in 2020 during my senior year of college at Baldwin Wallace. Moved away and came back. So I've been back in the Cleveland area a couple months now. I'm super happy with the guys so far. I think we have a really solid young core. I know last year we graduated nearly an entire starting lineup of seniors almost. So this year is really allowing a window of opportunity for a lot of guys to get more minutes and show me what they can do. The last few months when I stepped in, just figuring out what works, what formation works, what system works, what players work in which spots best, who can work best with each other. And so forth. So I think it's going really good so far. The guys are working hard every single practice. My philosophy is kind of play every practice and every game like it could be your last, because it very well could be. You never know. So I'm really proud of the guys so far, and expect a good season moving forward.
What are those things that have to happen for your team to be successful?
I think we got to match each team physically. I know we're going up against some very good soccer players, but I think if we can match them physically, match their intensity, one-on-one duels, live balls in the air, if we can just match those non-soccer aspects of it, I think we can compete every single game.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the guys coming in and taking some time to preview the season, and best of luck to you this year.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. All right, if there's one place that is underrated, always hits the spot, it's Applebee's. Yeah. It's Applebee's. Yes, the food is fake. Yes, the food is microwaved. Yes, the food is frozen. It's never cooked fresh, but it always tastes good, does it not?
Yeah, it was good tonight.
Applebee's always tastes good, and you cannot lie to yourself. Applebee's is so underrated. You know what else is on right now? Have you been to Chili's recently?
Not recently, no.
Neither have I, but my sisters, I have 2 little sisters, and they're obsessed with Chili's. I guess they have some crazy combo appetizer that's really hot right now. I think it's all over TikTok and Instagram. We gotta try that next.
Chili's is an upgraded version of Applebee's.
It is, literally. Yeah, we don't do fancy restaurants, if you can't tell. I would go to Wendy's any day.
Yeah.
We just don't do fancy stuff. Anyways, as a high school soccer coach, Sunday is really the only day that you have off. Monday to Friday, you have practices or games after school. And then Saturday, at least for us, we have games at least half of the Saturdays. So Sundays, today is the only day that I get to relax and enjoy stuff without worrying about soccer. I love worrying about soccer. It's a strong passion of mine. But today I drove 2 hours to see my girlfriend and my amazing pretty dog Ellie, and spent time with her family as well. I'm very busy. Can't you tell?
I can definitely tell.
I love it. I absolutely love doing it. It's a huge passion of mine. I hope to do it for the rest of my life. But it does take up a lot of my time. So my off time, my relaxation time, I try to soak it up when possible. Anyways, that is how I'm building this high school soccer program from scratch. I think it's a very big project ahead of me. I think it'll take a couple years to get it up to speed and where I want it to be. But it's just really cool. It's really cool. I'm having a blast. I'm having a ton of fun. I think the guys are having a lot of fun working with me as well. And day by day, slowly but surely, I think the pieces are fitting together and things are coming along. Our first official game, like I mentioned, is Saturday the 24th coming up. So go ahead, wish us luck right now. Looking forward to a great season moving forward. In the meantime, really hope you enjoyed this video today. Let's wrap it up right here, right now. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to my channel if you have not yet, because I drop a new video every single Monday that you don't want to miss. As always, guys, work hard, be nice to people. I'll see you guys next Monday.